Hello and welcome to eLagaan Whiteboard Friday, where we look at various tax and compliance related issues in a user-friendly fashion. Today we will look at if you are trying to hire an intern, what are the things that you should be aware of. A lot of our clients, a lot of other companies keep approaching us, say we are trying to hire an intern in a specific process to be followed, or what are the things that we should be looking at. So, first and foremost, an intern is actually a temporary engagement or an employment by the company. So the nature of relationship needs to be clearly defined in any offer letter that you extend to intern. It should clearly say that it is only for a very temporary nature of job, and it could be for a very specific duration with a temporary engagement. So this is very important. If you have not done so, then your intern would actually be treated as a regular employee, and there would be a lot of other tax consideration that will come in. Because if you are hiring an intern with an temporary employment or a fixed duration contract with temporary employment nature, then taxes like TDS, which is tax deducted at source on salaries or stipend, then professional tax, PF, ESI, these are some taxes which government gives you relaxation, you can avoid them, thereby saving you a lot of compliance or tax burdens that you can actually do. So this has been, please remember when you are paying interns, it is only treated as a stipend, it is not called a salary. So stipends should be paid, not salaries, so as to avoid these taxes. Generally, you offer internship to people who are under academics, like they are going through engineering or any other specialized courses, and they need an industrial training or something, or they are out for a project or some duration of that sort. So, to promote such industry, academia participation, government has relaxed such rules. So please make sure that you are hiring it in a right fashion. Otherwise, say for example, if you have say about 15-17 employees in your company, and if you hire about 5 interns, so you are crossing that 20 marks. So PF registration would also become applicable. And since interns are here only for 2 months, but since once you have already crossed 20 mark, PF registration would come into picture. But if they are hired as an intern with temporary employment, then PF registration, since it is not applicable on them, the number of employee count also does not count towards that. So these are some of the benefits. So make sure you do it in a right fashion, otherwise you will end up getting into unnecessary tax brackets and other brackets where you will have to comply with them for lifelong. For example, like PF, once you register with PF, even if your employee count drops below 20, you will have to continue using or filing PF returns and paying the provident fund. Now, if you are trying to move an intern to a permanent role, you can do so. So at that point of time, you can do a performance appraisal and then issue another fresh letters which commences a regular employment for them. So they move from internship to a regular roles, and after that all these luxuries are gone. So they would be treated as your normal employee. You will have to appoint a fresh offer letter by which they would be appointed, and then any other taxation like TDS, PT, PF as applicable to your other employees would also get applicable here. So that's how, but it is allowed to hire interns to permanent roles. It's not that you will have to discontinue them, give a break and then only hire them as a fresh recruit kind of thing. It is allowed, but the proper process has to be followed. Please feel free to talk to a lawyer, a labor law expert preferably, or a chartered accountant to get more details as to how you can hire an intern and then take a process accordingly. That's it on eLagaan Whiteboard Friday. Thanks for attending this. Please feel free to send us an email to support@elagaan.com or check out our knowledge base at elagaan.com/kb. Thank you.